So you're scrolling online, right? And you see this really cool-looking brand. They're selling uh, premium lifestyle sneakers, blending fashion, art, and travel. Sounds great, but that immediate question pops up. How do you actually know if they're for real? How do you tell if it's genuine quality or just, really good marketing?
Yeah, that's the core issue, glossy hype versus actual substance.
Exactly. So today we're doing a deep dive specifically into hoffbrand.com. We've got the sources, and the mission is clear. Figure out if this is a stable, trustworthy business. Get past the look and feel.
Right. And to do that, you really have to ignore the surface stuff, the nice photos, and start digging. Look for those foundational details, the things that, frankly, scam sites just can't maintain long term.
Okay, so where do we start? I guess where most people do.
Yeah.
The customer experience, the initial vibe check,
Mm-hmm.
the reviews.
Looking at Trustpilot, the feedback seems, well, mostly positive. People are mentioning amazing sneaker quality, loving the stylish designs, and pointing out excellent customer service. Yeah, and what's interesting, even the slightly negative comments feel real. It's not the usual took my money, never shipped kind of thing you see with scams.
Right. What did we see? There was one from Creona Murphy.
Yeah, she mentioned a minor thing, like a loose piece on the shoe, and maybe the delivery updates weren't super detailed from the courier side. These are, real-world hiccups, quality control things, logistics things. It actually suggests people are getting the products and using them. Most buyers seem to agree they're comfortable, fashionable, worth the price.
Okay, but positive reviews can sometimes be well managed, right? What about something harder to fake? Like how long has hoffbrand.com actually been around?
Now we're getting to the core stuff. This is often where scam sites just, well, they fall apart. We checked the official domain registration. It was created way back in March 2016.
Wow, okay. 2016. So that's nearly a decade online.
Exactly. In e-commerce years, that's ancient. Surviving that long means navigating, market shifts, maybe supply chain chaos, all sorts of competition. Most fake setups, they vanish within a year, maybe 18 months. This shows real staying power. A serious stress test passed.
That long history definitely suggests stability. But does it link to transparency, too? Who's actually running this decade-old operation?
Good question. And yeah, it leads right to accountability. This isn't some anonymous shell. The company is led by a founder you can identify. Fran Arena, he's the CEO.
Okay, a real person.
A real, identifiable, public-facing person. That's a massive trust signal. You're not dealing with some faceless website. There's someone specific standing behind the brand, the products. Real businesses have accountable leaders. Scams hide.
So we have longevity, we have an actual founder. What about scale? How big is this brand's reach?
It's pretty significant. They have a huge social media presence. Just look at Instagram. Over 553,000 followers.
Whoa, 553K. That's
a
lot of people.
And it doesn't look like just bot followers. You check the engagement, the interaction over time. It looks like a real sustained community. You can't really fake that kind of long-term engagement easily. It takes delivering products people like, handling service well, consistently putting out content. It backs up their claim of being a lifestyle brand.
Okay, so history, leadership, massive online community. Is there anything else, like a final piece of the puzzle that really screams legit?
There is, and it's a big one. Often the ultimate barrier for purely online scams. Physical presence.
Meaning?
They list multiple physical store locations right there on their official website.
Actual brick and mortar stores.
Exactly. Running physical stores alongside an online shop, that takes serious capital, dealing with local regulations, hiring staff. It's a huge commitment. It basically anchors the business in the real world. It proves it's not just some website that could disappear overnight. That gives you, the customer, a lot more confidence.
Right. Okay, so let's pull it all together. We've got mostly positive, quite specific customer reviews. A founding date way back in 2016. A real named founder and CEO. A huge engaged social media following. And critically, physical stores. Based on all that, the conclusion seems pretty clear. Hoffbrand.com looks like a legit, well-established platform.
It certainly checks all the key boxes for legitimacy. Yep. Which, leads to a final thought for you listening. Given how this brand manages to blend a really strong, sustained online presence with those physical store locations, what does that kind of blended model tell us about what it might take to build consumer trust in e-commerce going forward? Something to think about.